Hi, I'm Gigi.
And I'm Mimi.
And this is Love Island Tea Time. Please, are you mocking me?
No, I'm not.
One of these days I'm going to do that thing I do where I don't let you introduce yourself. I was very tempted to do that on the very first episode and be like, hi, I'm Gigi and she's Mimi. Even though I know that drives you nuts.
It's okay. I wouldn't have minded.
Please.
I'm so sorry. It's scorching here. And
Still?
It's so hot. It's almost 100 degrees. It's very humid. There's an advisory not to go outside. And my tummy hurts so bad.
Champagne. I hope the way I do my makeup doesn't upset anybody because I know absolutely not what I'm doing. So it's kind of unhinged.
Forgive her. Usually I'm the one doing her makeup.
You usually take so long getting ready yourself that maybe you have 5 minutes to kind of do my eye makeup. And I'll just be like, do I look okay? And you go, uh-huh.
Wow. All the tea, all the shade.
Well, I mean, plenty of shade at me. I should be able to do my own makeup, to be fair.
But you're also very naturally beautiful.
You're very naturally beautiful also. You just also happen to fucking slay the house down every time you do your makeup. Because you spent time watching the YouTube videos and stuff that I could not be bothered for.
That's true.
And also my dad was never going to spend money on, when I was in high school, I lived with my dad and he was never going to let me like buy makeup like that because he didn't believe in it.
Yeah. He doesn't believe in a lot of things.
Didn't want me to, not because he was like, you'd be a whore if you wear makeup or something like that. He just was like, women wear makeup for other women, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, so what? Maybe we wear it for us. Maybe we like to feel pretty. Okay? Hello? I don't know why I just did that. Regrets. Okay, anyway. Hey, it's time to talk about Love Island.
Hey guys, what's up? We're back.
We've been talking about nonsense for 3 minutes straight, and I'm so sorry. I really got distracted by this tangent. Oh, you're not? Okay. Fuck me then. Get the fuck out of here.
Just gonna go fuck off and die.
Die. Because just fuck off and die then. These are inside jokes that don't make sense. Wow, we're being the most annoying we've ever been.
I'm so sorry. It's so really,
sorry.
I think it's my stomach. And happy Mercury retrograde, everybody.
Yes, it's finally happening. I think it's hitting that villa. I think it's hitting that villa.
It's gotta be.
It seems like a lot in there because the boys are going crazy. I said yesterday that it looked like all the boys. Was it yesterday? Was it this morning?
Yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
But we posted
yesterday.
This morning.
I said it yesterday because they were talking. They showed the tomorrow night, and I was like, it looks like the boys are kissing everyone, and in fact, they were.
They were, and you know what the girls were doing? Not that.
Absolutely not. The girls were doing nada. The girls were maximum sharing a bed with someone, and it really wasn't even anything. Like, really, truly. It was nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How should we go through all the boys and who they're kissing?
I can't even keep track of. Well, I guess I can keep track.
Finley kissed Martha.
Finley kissed.
No, sorry, Olivia. Actually, Olivia. I can't keep track either.
Exactly.
But he didn't really kiss her. She kissed him, and he pulled away. And the screenshot I have of it, he is so blurry because he immediately pulls back.
Are you talking about Finley and Olivia?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to say like he explored, and that was his like extent. I am hoping that he's still for Ellie just based off of what she says about him.
Oh my god, Ellie was breaking my heart. Breaking my heart.
Cried.
I think he is still because you cried?
I did. I'm empathetic. I just cry when people cry.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I did get emotional. I was like, oh my god, not Ellie. It was like, if he hurts her, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fly to the villa and knuckle up.
His pinky toe. Specifically.
Oh my gosh.
I know what that's like. to hurt for your pinky toe.
How do you know what that's like?
I broke it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. When did you break your pinky toe? Wait, don't get distracted. Don't get
Sorry.
distracted. Everybody, calm down. But he pulled away really fast and he kept going, I'm trying to be good, I'm trying to be good, I'm trying to be good. So I think even if he, for some reason, decides to bring someone back, I don't think he'll be like backing down with anybody like that, you know?
Yeah, but it would leave Ellie vulnerable and single if he had any sense. And I don't know, just the way that she was saying all of these great things about him and how she could just be herself. But she also did say, which we know already, that obviously she'd be gutted by the whole situation, but she'd be okay at the end of
Yeah.
the day.
Because she's strong. I think she's the same as Jasmine, where they're like, what's not meant for me will have to just go past me, and what's meant for me will not pass me by. So I
Mm-hmm.
think I support their way of thinking, of being like, I will feel those feelings, but I'll be ready to move on, like, in my time. Like, I'll be ready to accept it. It will take me a minute, but I'll be ready to be like, this is what happened, and I have to, like, I'm not gonna, like, fight for that person or try and, like, beg to be chosen. I'm just gonna go, you didn't pick me, noted. I'll go cry in private, and I'll take my
Yeah.
time, and I'll figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Jasmine, what do we think of Kevin
Lord,
and Charlene?
I said it from the jump that he was going to bring her back. I had no doubt in my mind, and I still have no doubt in my mind that he's going to bring her back. Just because you have Aidan approving of her.
Ugh,
His chats with her are very different from his chats with Jasmine in the sense where he's not stressed, he's at peace, he really likes her personality. Their personalities couldn't be more different.
actually, way more different than Jasmine and Priya's.
Yeah, and so I think Kevin, unfortunately, well, he can't handle a strong woman. Same with Simba, which we'll get into also. But
Fucking please.
they are boys and they don't have the caliber to handle such women. So they need easy breezy, beautiful, flowy girls that just don't give them a hard time. And I feel like Charlene's the type that kind of would and would not stand up for herself in the same ways that Jasmine would. Like, Jasmine has a very strong personality.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that it goes back to Sex in the City, where Carrie goes to Big, why wasn't it me? And he goes, well, just because it was with you, it was could be so hard, and with this girl, it's just so easy. So there you
Mm-hmm.
have it. And you're like, hello? Are
Yeah,
you okay?
and I'm telling you, none of them are well. You should just, they're unwell. And
Truly.
my thing,
There's oh, especially Lorenzo. He just wants to be negged, and it's crazy.
Lorenzo. I I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but I actually really like him and Yulia together.
Well, she's his vibe. She's like, he just wants to be negged, like I was saying. Like, he just wants to be negged.
He also laughs a lot with her, like a lot more
So
than I've
much.
seen him laugh ever. And guys like that. Guys like when you like can give them a laugh. He's not saying he's super serious, but like he's always the one to crack jokes. So I think it's refreshing for him to find someone that's not even trying to be funny and it's just naturally funny.
Yeah. And she's so dry, and she keeps giving him shit and keeps being like, yes, I'll kiss you. No, I won't kiss you. Yes, I'll kiss you. No, I won't kiss you. Oh, do you want to hear that I like tall, dark, and handsome? Fine. But I don't actually. But I do. But I don't. But fuck off.
Yeah, and he likes that. And
He's living for
I
it.
mean, I like I like them together a little bit better than I like him and Yasmin together.
I think there's something about him and Yasmin that I do really like, but I don't think he's going back to her at this point. And I think that Yasmin is going to pick this other guy because he's her type to a T, and because she doesn't have any confidence that Lorenzo won't pick Jasmine, even if he does come back alone. Although she did say that she was going to be pissed off if he was cuddling other girls, which I don't know how she's going to feel about him necking on with other girls because it's happening.
I think that is slightly hypocritical, but I understand her point of view because she cuddles and she'll cuddle with anyone, whereas she
Yeah,
knows like Lorenzo cuddling is a big deal, so that's why she would be pissed.
right.
So I understand. I cannot picture Lorenzo cuddling anyone at this point in time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think he lives to be given shit. And Yulia's doing that. And she's playing hard to get. And she's acting like she hates him, even though he knows she likes him. And he said, I want people to yell at me. I want someone to take the piss out of me. And it's happening. It's exactly what he wants. And he's sick in the head because he loves it so much. I'm like, I'm concerned about his life origins right now. I'm like, what happened to you? I was like, what is the deal? Why do you love this so much?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Um, it doesn't feel like he's coming back to Yasmin, but I'll hold on just to that sliver of hope of what he said at the last recoupling of that she brings out a different side to him.
We'll see. We'll see.
We will.
He laughs way more, but I feel like a magnetism between him and Yazin, and I think it's just a like two different worlds kind of thing. It's hard to describe. There's just something about them where it feels like there's something way deeper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, these connections in Casa can only build for a few days versus the 4 weeks that they've spent together pretty much, even though she spent like a brief time with Aidan. She has spent more time with Lorenzo at this point.
Hmm.
So we'll see. I'm not mad at him. He's like the one boy I'm really not mad at.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty open. Cabin is another story. I mean, he left on a break, so I guess he can kind of do whatever he wants. But him and Charlene kissing, I was like, oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
I knew that was going to happen. I already knew he had checked out. Like his indication from the sleepover was just like exactly how I knew he was going to be at Casa Amor. And it's unfortunate that Jasmine is still very much like, I miss Kevin. I can't stop thinking about him. And all the girls are like, they're probably talking about you guys and they're probably saying how much they miss us. No,
Not even a
sweetie
little
pies.
bit. How about
Not even in his confessionals is he talking about Jasmine.
no? If he is, they're cutting it out for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
How about Simba's little love triangle he's already started in about 2.5 seconds?
I literally wrote, you haven't even known Nevaeh for 24 hours and you're already making her cry.
Because he sucks. Like, I'm taking back, like, I had to defend him for a moment because he was getting characterized as an angry black man. And I was like very upset because I was like, he's not even that mad. And like, everyone needs to chill out. Like, he can be upset. And some of the things he was upset about, it was like totally justified. These things make sense. You can be upset. And then they edited that one tomorrow night to look like he was way angrier than he ended up being. And
Mm-hmm.
so now, though, he's being a fucking clown again. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Um, yeah, he's acting like a clown. I already knew why he was pissed off, and it wasn't because Nevaeh was talking about Angelissa, but it was because she asserted her dominance and said, I hope you know I'm not going to tolerate that behavior. I'm not going to be tolerated to being treated like that. And he didn't like that. Immediately turned her off. Him off. Immediately turned him off. And
Oh,
that's why he
yeah.
went with Mara, which brings back my point of Simba just can't handle a strong woman. And I
Absolutely
think
not.
Angelista has lost that sight of her while being in the villa because I remember her being such a powerhouse and
Yeah,
then Simba comes and she just folds like a
yeah.
freaking paper napkin.
Literally. And also, how about the way, which guy was it? I'm spacing on his name. Aaron? Is it Aaron?
I
When
don't
she
know.
like negged him and she was like, "What is this outfit?" She's like, "Who do you think you are?" She was like,
Right.
"You're wearing Jordans and you have your shirt open, but you're wearing trousers." She's like, "What is this?" She was like, "Button your shirt, please." And he was like, "These are like
Hmm.
formal Jordans." And she went, "Who do you think you are?" And I think she named a rapper. And I was like, "Damn, girl." I was like, "That's how I act, and that's why men don't like me." Because I will be mean. I don't mean to be. I'm just being honest, and that actually means I like you, but it's not the way most people view it.
Right. And I imagine that if she were to talk to that way to Simba, he'd have a problem with it.
Oh, absolutely. He'd be like, the
Yeah.
fuck are you talking about?
Hmm.
Which, like, again, fair enough. I get why boys don't like it. Yeah, me and Lorenzo would get along because
I don't care.
live for giving men shit. I will call you out and be like, why? My, like, ex, whatever that was, I helped him clean out his closet once, and he's like, I feel like you're just negging me into throwing stuff away because I would pull things out and be like, I've never seen you wear this, blah, 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 blah. Or I'd be like, this makes you look washed out. This looks so weird. Like, why would you ever wear this? And then he was like, I guess I'll throw it away. I was just like, well, you're welcome. You got rid of clothes that you never wear.
Right.
I will not hold back.
And you shouldn't. And nobody shouldn't. I would
Exactly.
also want my man to be like, "Hey babe, like I don't think you should maybe reconsider, what you're
Yeah.
in a nice way. If I'm like too slutty and you have a problem, then that's your problem. But
Oh, yeah, that's a whole other thing.
if two and two don't go together, let me know. Like, thank you, and
Absolutely.
I'll let you know.
Absolutely.
Um, so their first night there, because we did not talk about that. I want to
Oh,
point out, that Fitzy is the only one who slept alone. And as for the girls, Mika, Ellie, Angelista, and Lola slept alone. But Tommy and Priya,
and
I mean,
Jasmine.
Tommy, oh my God, I'm having a stroke.
You said Ellie. Ellie.
Yasmin, no, I said Tommy, but
Okay.
Yasmin and Tommy slept together, and Priya and Carlos slept together. That's what I meant to say. But
Yes.
no.
Is it just crazy to me that like everyone in Casa seems to have their person they're into and they're not even really trying to play the field? I mean, a couple of the girls said they were playing the field, but the guys are very like, you. I want
Mm-hmm.
you. I'm not going to waste my time talking to anyone else. I want you. And I'm kind of like, I feel like this is a better way to go about it because then the girls will feel more confident about them and maybe picking them. But then at the same time, I'm also like, you should spread those eggs out a little bit. Like, come on. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Just because
Mm-hmm.
Carlos was like, I'm all about is the cat opening the door? Is yeah. I was like, does the cat know how to open the door now? I have a house guest, everybody. Um, so I was just wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because Carlos like said to Priya, he's like, it's just you. And I was like, what happened to my mom's obsessed with you, Angelista? Okay. And then Jordan
Yeah.
said to Jasmine, it's just you. And then I think at
Mm-hmm.
least one other boy said it. Oh, Aidan 2.0. He said to
Tommy.
Yasmin, Tommy, he said, I'm only interested in you. I don't want to get to know anyone else. And I was like, oh, okay. The hell?
Yeah, I think when you are an outsider coming in and you've been able to watch what's been going on, I think you get more of an idea of who you want to meet when you come in. And I think that's where that maybe stems from.
Maybe. I'm just surprised because I feel like they usually play the field a little bit more, just a teeny tiny touch more. Um, but like for example, like I feel like usually they're a little bit more like Simba, where they're kind of like at least talking to two girls.
Mm-hmm.
Which going back to that, so he's like talking to Nevaeh. She is like, I won't stand for that. He gets pissed off, and he did say what Sean said. He said she
Mm-hmm.
kept bringing up Angelista, which definitely to the edit, she said one time, I'm not gonna like let you do what you do to Angelista. Like, I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. And he got all pissed off because also he doesn't like being pulled up on anything. He doesn't like anyone
No.
being real with him and telling him that he's doing something wrong. Which
Mm-hmm.
again, now I go back on it and him being upset in any way about all those things, bullshit. And so then he goes straight for Mara, right?
Yes.
And then I I was a little bit shocked that Nevaeh was so upset. Just a little bit. But I think
Mm,
she can, I think it must be like triggering feelings for her. I don't think it's 100% about him. But I'm so glad she pulled him up on it. I'm glad she was like, I'm not gonna, like, why does it matter who said it? It was said.
mm-hmm.
And then also Fitzy
Mm-hmm.
stood on business and he said, I said it. Like, he didn't even hesitate. And then as they got into it, she was just like, it's not about Angelista, it's about me. It's like how you're treating me now. So I respect her for
Yeah.
standing on business, but I got a little, just a touch alarmed when she like started crying. But at least she was like, I have to go. I'm getting emotional. I'm not talking to you anymore.
I also was a little alarmed. Um, but I think that talking to Simba can be really frustrating and overwhelming. I can only sympathize. And if I were to put myself in her shoes, I would probably get emotional as well, but I'm just an emotional person. Maybe she is too.
I mean, she's just
I
a
get very
Pisces.
passionate. Yeah. I don't know. I get emotional too when I discuss my feelings, especially when it has to do with confrontation, especially when I feel like the person's not really listening to me and making other details relevant that don't need to be made relevant. So,
Yeah, she was trying to talk about one thing and he was a little all over the place and like, I should be able to explore, da da da. She's like, yeah, but like you got upset about things about me or talking about me, and then you're not coming and talking to me, and then you just go and kiss another girl instead.
mhm.
Like, what?
Yeah. Like you're doing it. I think it was giving spiteful a little bit.
Yeah, it was giving, I'm moving on to the next one, which to be
Hmm.
clear, Mara was right the night before when he didn't automatically say he wanted to sleep in a bed with her. She was like, well, that tells me all I need to know. And I hope she follows that instinct and that if things continue with Samraj to be really good by chance, which again, shock to me, honestly, a shock. If things continue to be really good with Samraj, I hope she continues with him instead of Simba because Simba's full of shit. He's only going to her because he was pissed off in Nevaeh and he just wants to fuck around. He just likes
Right.
beautiful girls. He just wants to make out. He just wants to get his dick wet. And pardon my French, but she was right because he was real quick to tell Nevaeh he wanted to get in her bed, real quick compared to with her.
Yeah, he was for sure. But that's just Simba at this point.
I mean, truly, I'm really, really over him. I'm really over him. I still would rather see Aidan go any day of the week, and I'm sicker of him first. But it's
Hmm.
Aidan, then Simba needs to go for
Yeah.
sure. Um, how about Samraj kissing Martha?
I personally don't understand why that needed to happen. He literally said, "Well, we both were wondering about it, so we just got on with it." I think she obviously wanted to kiss him more than maybe he wanted to kiss her. Seeing as
Right?
how Aiden went in for so many chances and she said no each time.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You can't hear me. I'm too far away, aren't I? That was a bit much. I went a little bit astray from the mic. Um, yeah, I thought that was hilarious. Ignore my big ol' hair. You'll see what happens in a minute. I thought that was hilarious that she was just like, stop asking for kisses. Because I think
Yeah.
that's the only thing that put her off. And also the fact that he literally kissed Yulia in front of her face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was like, come on. Wait, he was like, she was like, come
Yeah.
on, you
Well, I
just kissed another girl in front of my face. And like, not much later, you're like begging for kisses and you're being really annoying. And so, like, maybe later. And also, I think maybe she actually really thinks something could be there with him, but she's also waiting to see how much he fucks around before she invests.
mm-hmm. And he said, maybe I just have no game. You don't.
Yes, you don't.
You really don't. And I'm glad that you're coming to the conclusion yourself. You're finally seeing like it's whatever you're doing, it's not working. And the fact that someone actually said no, maybe if you stop
The
asking.
second time, because Tina said no, also.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Um,
I forgot about that.
yeah, I miss Tina. Um,
Same. But I'm kind of disappointed in Samraj, to be honest.
oh, I'm very disappointed in Samraj. He's canceled by me, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
He's been defending a lot of nonsense, and I'm over it. I'm absolutely over it.
I don't like the way he's moving. And I know Mika is not going to choose anyone from that villa, any of the new boys. Ellie's made it clear she's not going to pick any of the new boys. Lola's obviously not going to pick any of the new boys, which, can we talk about that?
I mean, she's going to be pissed at him when he gets back because of that game. Because to be fair, I haven't seen anyone really do that before where they're in a challenge and because they really like someone, they literally go, because she literally went, I'm going to lose the point. She's like, I don't want to, like, the point isn't worth it to me. And by the way,
Mm-hmm.
that's the test, guys, that you keep missing, is it
Mm-hmm.
is just a game and you can say, oh, I'm going to, like, not put my all into it. And Fitzy went buck ass wild.
Yeah, he didn't have to do all that. I was just like, okay, the dancing on them was fine. He didn't have to do the three-way kiss. He didn't have to pull up Martha and like hold her and kiss her and do
Yeah.
that, all that extra, whatever the fuck that was. And I know she was livid when she heard that they had won because they had
Yeah.
done a three-way kiss, which means in her head, what could be worse than a three-way kiss?
And by the way, Lola, whatever you're imagining, his performance was crazier than you're even imagining.
Yeah.
Like, really. Like, I know you're not imagining him, like, shirt off, twerking all over these girls, picking them up, kissing them all at the same time, like, turning around and, like, giving them whole bump and grind lap dances. Like, that was crazier than any of his, not as crazy as her heart rate challenge that he did with her, where he, like, ground on her and stuff and, like, picked her up and put her on the ground, but it was crazier than what he did to any of the other girls during that challenge.
That's for sure. That is for damn sure. And I mean, it took me by surprise, but it didn't take me by surprise because I saw the first look. I didn't realize how damning it was. And
Yeah.
it was giving like, oh, I'm with my boys. Like, I need to do something to impress the boys. That's
And
what it
also, like,
gave.
we've got to win the point. Like, it's a game. Like, it's a challenge. It's never just a game in the garden, mate.
It's never that. And also, she, I don't know. Fitzy,
She's
we were all
pissed.
rooting for you. She has a right to be pissed.
Yeah.
She literally moved so respectfully. She licked a
So
man's
respectfully.
pants.
She licked his pants?
She didn't lick his full leg,
That's
but
hilarious.
I think she was licking over the pants.
That's hilarious. I didn't
That's what
notice
it
that.
seemed. Yeah, so.
I'm so
I
sorry if I'm making a
just.
ton of extra noise today. I'm trying to get ready and record at the same time. So apologies if there's lots of crinkling and things. And
I
clicking and
don't hear
dropping
it.
things. Great.
I don't hear it. Priya, she's cracking on with Carlos. I don't really feel it between the two of them. I don't think she really feels it between the two of them, but
She's going
everyone,
for it.
she is. And I think the girls encouraging her to talk to Jordan is a nice move on their part because
Yeah.
he
Absolutely.
seems to be more her speed. Carlos just seems very young.
Carlos is very young, and he is a weirdo, as we've established, because he was like, my mom really likes you, my mom really likes you, to both of them. And I'm like, okay, I don't like that
Yeah.
shit. But I'm just really worried about these girls. I think now it's time to talk about, oh my god, I have to stop doing my hair because the tomorrow night.
The tomorrow night, the selfies are gonna be crazy. You know those are gonna be sent to the girls.
Yes, obviously, and one of them clearly of Kevin and what's her nuts. So sorry, Charlene. But holy shit, that's crazy.
I know, that's
Excuse me, that's
conniving. That's
actually crazy.
sneaky. That's really sneaky, and I am here for it because who thinks of this?
The producers, they've done before where they've done challenges where it's just like a random thing where they'll challenge the boys or the girls to get the other others to do something in particular. Like they'll be like, boys, don't tell the girls, but you've got to get someone to jump in the pool, or you've got someone to eat a banana, or like it's usually more, or like say a specific sentence and the other group doesn't know about it. And then if they get everyone to do it, they win a party. They've done
Mm-hmm.
that before, but I don't recall a time that they've done this in Casa Amor, which is crazy. Some people are about to get in trouble because there also might be things that they manage to get people to do or show people doing that are incriminating that aren't actually what they look like.
True. But this is what it's part of the Casa game, right? Is to get the girls in the villa who aren't moving to maybe reconsider or actually think about what's going on at Casa, because I know so many of them are like, I don't want to think about what's going on. I try to put it out of my head,
Yeah.
this and this and that. And I'm like, Jasmine, I need you to think about what's going on. I
Yeah,
need you
Jasmine,
to.
if anyone, like, but also I wouldn't have imagined that he would move so disrespectfully, to be honest.
Kevin? I did. That's because you didn't see him interacting with Tina during the sleepover, during that last bit.
That's right. I never went back and watched that.
That last bit told me everything I needed to know.
Kevin, come on, dude. I just feel so bad for Jasmine because I really think she's going to stay loyal to him and get her heart broken. Like, really? And I also just feel for her because I've been seeing like the hate. I've been seeing people like being upset about her and being like, she's so selfish, she's so this, she's so that. I'm like, everyone needs to calm down. Jasmine is literally not that bad, like at all. I totally see her side. I think she's getting a bad edit where they're showing her like worse moments, and your
Mm-hmm.
worst moments aren't necessarily who you are. And I think she's maybe done a couple of things, but I think Kevin has been so childish, even though everyone thinks he's so mature for some reason. And he's just like ragged on and on about these particular things. And I understand why she's like losing her mind a little bit. Like, we're usually only as crazy as our partners make us.
It's true.
Sorry.
It's true. It's
Nine
true.
times
That's
out of
how
10.
yeah, and that's why, not to talk about USA, but that's why I understand Melanie. Like, and if you listen to our USA episode, I did say the same thing as like, Melanie did some very questionable things, but think about
Mm-hmm.
the person that she's with. Think about how she acted with Corey versus with Sincere. She
Yeah.
didn't act that way with Corey. She acted that way because Sincere was acting a type of way towards her. So
Yeah.
I just, I really need my girl to be the girl I know she is. And I really need people to see that she's not what she's being painted out to be. Because
I know.
you have boys moving in all these different ways. And I'm sorry if you can hear the background noise. That just are nothing. It's her actions are nothing compared to
Truly, truly.
some of the things that have transpired in the villa. All because she stood up for herself is crazy.
Yeah. You know what I actually think, though? I think that Jasmine is the Molly May of the season. I think that low key
Hmm.
people are hating on her on the outside, but really she's going to come out of it one of the most loved people by the end. Like, she's going to end up getting that bag, like, regardless of whether or not she wins the show. I don't think she actually stands a chance in hell of winning the show, but I think she's going to have the bigger win in the end. She's going to end up with a better relationship with whoever she's with, and she's going to end up with, because apparently she has a fashion brand, which I saw a couple times. I finally looked at it. Someone listed it as intimates. It's clearly like kind of like casual athletic wear, like ballerina-y kind of stuff.
Oh,
I think she's gonna come out of it an icon, to be honest.
you know who else has a fashion line? Yeah.
Lorenzo. I
Do I
don't
smell a
think they're meant
collab
to
in the air?
be.
I
Probably.
I don't think that they would work in the real world. I just think they give off the same aura. I think they would be really good friends, but they both give off the same like black cat energy.
Exactly, which is part of why they would never work. And I see what she was
Mm-hmm.
saying. Like, I get it. I get why people see it. And then I just wish people would like pay attention to how many times he has been the one to instigate the flirting and she's like giggled along or cut it off. Like, she's not the one who brings it up. The only time she brought it up was when she was super pissed at Kevin. She's like, should I just jump in your lap? Because she was just agitated. She was making those kinds of jokes, which are the kind of jokes I've made when people like have certain like negative opinions about me. Like there was like
Mhm.
this thing going around at work at one point where people were like, Gigi thinks she's better than everybody else. And then literally for like a year, I was like, something would happen. I was like, guess it's just because I think I'm better than everybody else, and would just like walk away. Like, because also it's just like, this is hilarious. And I'm like going to stop being offended by this thing that happened and just embrace it and make the joke and move on.
Yeah. Uh, I hope people see her differently now that she's in the villa and is still very much 10 toes down for Kevin. The people that
Yeah.
were saying she doesn't like him, whatever, she clearly does.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'd be moving a hell of a lot differently. But
Yeah.
Kevin is at the forefront of her mind. So I will
Yes, he is.
defend her. I will die on that hill.
I am a through and through Jasmine defender, like
Hmm.
to the grave.
Yeah.
Her, Scott Vandersloot, I'll ride for them until I die.
Yeah.
Until they do something vile, like if they do something cancel worthy, I'll let it go. I'll move on. However,
Hmm.
I ride for them. Also, Scott and Leanne
Hmm.
have been so cute. I just can't.
Yeah. Side note, we love Scott and Leanne. Scott and Leanne, if you ever hear us, we were always rooting for you. We believed in you. We knew
Always.
you would come back around and you would end up together. So we had faith.
Faith. Listen, I will say this about Love Island. The winners are hardly ever the couples that actually end up together, that like stay together and have long lasting relationships. It's almost never them. And I will say that it's almost always the couples that I like quite a bit who last quite a long time, like year plus relationships after coming out of the villa. I know I'm just not a fan of Whitney anymore for obvious reasons because Scott girl through and through, but I loved Whitney. I thought she should have won that season. I thought her and her partner were amazing. I forgot his name and he's canceled anyway because we've discussed that he actually didn't really treat her well in the long run, slash his family. And
Yemen?
yes, no, Yemen is the new one. She's still with him, I
Oh,
think.
okay. Oh, the old one.
The
Okay.
the guy she left her original season with.
Got it, got it,
Um,
got it.
but like they ended up staying together for like 2 years. Um, like there's just couples like that where it's like people hate them and I'm like, what is happening? Like clearly they're for real. But I think Jasmine's getting the Molly Mae treatment when everyone thinks she's fake, everyone thinks she's a bitch, everyone thinks she's just after the money and that she just wants everything to be about her, la da 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 da. And I'm low key like, no, she's certified lover girl. And she keeps saying she's gonna compromise all these things for him and he's not actually hearing it. And if he did say, I don't want you to talk to Lorenzo anymore, she would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, genuinely, she would do it. And I don't think she should have to reassure him so goddamn much. There's only so many people in that house. There's only so
I
much time
know.
in a day. And also, by the way, you can go and interrupt their conversation anytime you want. How about you actually show some effort and pour some into her cup and make her a breakfast or do something instead of whatever. And also, by the way, Lorenzo usually seeks her out.
Yes, sure. That's true.
But yeah, I'm done with my rant now.
Yeah.
I just want to say bye. Oh, goodbye. You look really cute. Have fun at sushi. Sorry for the interruption, everybody, but bye, Roselle. My house guest was just letting me know she's leaving. But yeah, probably that's the tea, right?
I
We
think
should
that's
probably
the
stop ranting about
tea.
Jasmine.
That's probably the tea. And Lola, I hope that your Fitzdraws are coming to an end. I pray for you.
Ugh. Oh my god. I'm so worried. I still can't tell. We'll have to do like official predictions on what we think people are gonna do like the night before or whatever, but I right now I'm not certain at all how this is gonna pan out. Like I'm really not.
Me neither. I need to see tomorrow's episode before I can decide that. I feel like tomorrow will be very telling.
Yeah, I think tomorrow the next 2 days will be very telling. By then we should know.
Mm-hmm.
We should know. Um but yeah, I'm once those photos hit the villa, it's not gonna be bad news for a lot of those boys. Like really. It's gonna be bad news.
Yeah.
Ugh,
But I don't feel bad for them at all. Thank you.
nope. And that's the tea.
And that's really the tea.
That's for real the tea. Sorry for so much ranting. Also, I hope our one listener who said we will always call out bad behavior of whoever, just so you know, when someone just does a little bit of something bad and other people are doing way worse and everyone goes for some girl's throat, that just makes me want to protect them all the more, and it just makes me angry, and I'll just be like, I defend this woman's rights and wrongs. Like, get away from me. I will have a meltdown. And
Yeah.
that's why Jasmine is basically exempt for now. If she actually fucks up, trust, I will say something. That's why Samrush is canceled now by me.
Yeah.
Like, I tried. Can't anymore. Canceled. Zach
Yeah.
on USA, canceled.
We used to love Samrush. We used to love Samrush. We used to hate Lorenzo. Now we love Lorenzo.
I still think he's a walking red flag, but love him on another level.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's just something else.
He sure is. He could change. He could be learning. Everyone's been saying he's changing. Aidan, not going to change. Get him out. Simba, out. Get him out.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Get out
Oh
of
my
my
god,
villa.
I have to leave in 10 minutes. So where can you find us, Mimi, if you're looking for us? If you want to drop a comment or tell us what you're thinking, because please, we want to hear what you're thinking. We want to hear, like, tell us if you agree, if you think we're wrong. I want to hear it. I want to hear it all so bad.
Right. If you didn't know, you can leave comments on Spotify. You can also find us on Instagram or TikTok at Love Island Tea Time. And you can also tweet us on X. Our handle is capital LI Tea Time Pod. We also repost things and we post memes and we also send out tweets. And with that, we look forward to, coming back tomorrow. I was going to say hearing from you soon.
Well, I mean, I hope we hear from some people soon, because honestly, the 2 comments we have got have made our fucking days, and I mean, we could end up doing a whole segment where we respond to what y'all think and, like, weigh things out and be like, oh, didn't think about it that way. Change our minds, y'all. Change our minds. I know there's at least 100 of you out there. It's such a safe space. Like, oh, hear you out.
Yes.
Want to know. But thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it so much. And also, if you really don't feel like leaving a comment and a review, that's totally cool. We're cool. Everything's cool. Cool.
I'm just a chill girl.
Yeah, we're so chill. We're so cool. All right. I really have to go. But
yes.
Love you guys, and you'll hear from us tomorrow. Bye.